One of the most important ingredients in good freestyle is having really good hindquarter and forequarter control. So the level 2 way to do this is to do indirect and direct rein. So here I'm showing an indirect rein, right? And this is where you slide your hand down the reins, turn your fingernails up, and come across your body and ask the horse to yield their hindquarters away. So the reins is what's blocking the horse from going forward. Your leg is what's causing the horse to yield their hindquarters away. Once you have that going for you, then the next thing to start doing is what we call a direct rein. This is where you put your weight back and use your outside leg, and you put your outside leg forward a little bit. Give that horse a direct rein by turning your fingernails out and asking that horse to yield their forequarters away. Kind of a fun little thing to do there. You saw me just use a little bit of what we call supporting rein to impede the horse's forward movement there. So if your horse tends to walk forward on you, just make sure you're always ending this exercise with a stop and a backup. Once you have your indirect and direct reins going well for you, the next step is to start to introduce the carrot stick. This really starts to make a game out of it and gives the horse more responsibility to choose to put their weight on their forehand or their weight on their hindquarters to do the different yields. So keep in mind that your leg positions, your focus, your weight is going to stay the same whether you're yielding the hindquarters or the forequarters. The only difference is now you're really going to start to put that stick out there and block the horse from going forward with the carrot stick instead of using your reins. There is one common thing that can start to happen though as you're doing this is once you put your leg on, the horse will have a tendency to want to speed up. And if that happens, you're going to want to make sure that you just keep your leg on and keep your carrot stick kind of out in front of them and wait them out until they choose to slow down and put their weight back and turn more. This is where you're really making a game out of it. There's going to be two main leg positions that you're going to use. Position 1 up here by the front cinch, that's to do the forequarter yields, and then the third position is going to be back behind the back cinch, where you're going to ask your horse to yield their hindquarters away. So if you've been making a game out of it with your carrot stick and really getting the horse to yield their hindquarters and forequarters without using your reins, it won't take you very long before you're starting to do this at a level 4 quality. This is where you can ask the horse to yield their hindquarters, yield their forequarters, without needing your stick or the reins. So go out there, give it a try, have some fun, and stay tuned for my next blog in Habits of a Horseman.